what's up, y'all? It's your boy JT. You listen to the best damn podcast, Culture Pop Radio.
Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Van Spleeker, and we have a very, very special guest on the show today. It's JT. He's a model. He's from New York, but he's also the reason why Culture Pop Radio is where it is right now, because he was the first person to actually tell me yes to come onto the show, and he's the reason why we went in the direction that we did. So JT, thank you for coming back again.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And what's up? How have you been? It's been years since I last seen you. What, like 3 years maybe?
I think probably 4 years.
4 years. Oh my God. 4 years.
4 years, yep.
That's crazy.
Well, first off, thank you for having me again.
Absolutely.
And I'm humble.
Yes.
To hear that I kicked this off, but that was special. That was a special one. So to see how far you've grown, that makes me feel happy.
Thank you, man. Little COVID elbow.
Yeah, COVID elbow. You're doing your thing. It's all about us winning together.
Absolutely.
I've been great.
I could see your fan base is like tripled since the last time we spoke. Like when I first. I don't know. Like I think when I first talked to you, you were like at maybe 100 or 90.
I was
and
at
now
like
you're
90K.
Yeah, when I first talked to you, now you're like, where are you, almost at 500,000?
I'm about to hit 400K right now.
400, close enough for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
All platforms is doing good though. Like between Twitter and everything, I'm almost touching like 700K.
Damn.
But it's all about the engagement though.
You do engage with your fans, by the way.
Yeah,
I think you're like one of the few celebrities that engages with their fans like constantly, not a little bit, but you actually really have that conversation. Cause I be peeping, I'm like, damn, like
yeah. I be trying to show love. Without them, I'm nobody.
That's true. That's very true.
And I feel like I'm still growing though. So the people that do like look up to me and follow me, I appreciate you guys, and I won't be where I'm at without you guys.
Absolutely. So the last time we spoke, you wasn't doing anything with Fashion Nova. I think right after we spoke, you started your campaign with Fashion Nova. And I know a lot of people out there do recognize you from Fashion Nova. Because even a few of the girls, I was like, oh my God, look who I'm going to have on the show today. Like, oh my God, he's from Fashion Nova.
Yeah. So Fashion Nova is the label. That's what I got labeled as. But yeah, so when we first met, I was working with Nike constantly. I had just came off the Versace fragrance.
Oh, right.
And I was just coming back to New York. But yeah, I've been with Fashion Nova for about, I want to say 3 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. They're my main client. I love them. Big love to them.
Absolutely. Shout out Fashion Nova.
Shout out. Swipe up.
Swipe up.
But I've been working with them for a while, and it's cool. Like I was just saying in my last interview, like once I did Fashion Nova, the hood said I made it. So it's all about who's coming up and who's sticking by your side.
Right.
That's what I'm about.
And you had a big story since the last time we talked, and you went from playing rugby to becoming a fashion model, and you got scouted when you were in the city. Mm-hmm. So let's talk a little bit more about your life before Fashion Nova and being JT. Because guys, I've said this before, I can't say this enough. He's actually a lot better. Not that you're ugly on Instagram, but he's a lot better looking in person. Photos do not do this guy any justice. So ladies, keep pressing that follow button. Trust me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to my mom.
Shout out to your mom, yes. That's and you love it. You have a really good relationship with your mom too. You always have her on Instagram.
Yeah. My mom's my everything. Very special lady. But yeah, so life before modeling and rugby and all that stuff. So I grew up in the Bronx, born and raised. Mom's a single parent. I lost 2 older brothers at a young age, and that kind of had to make me grow up faster than usual. Right. I still have a lot of unanswered questions that I'm teaching myself how to be a man. And I was trying to find my way out, but I knew I wanted to do something that was going to make my family proud and put me on a pedestal and make me go hard. Because I've always had an athlete mindset of doing bigger things and challenging myself. But I got put on with so many challenges at a young age that I had to just kind of grow up instantly, and God opened some doors for me that put me where I'm at today, thankfully. But it's been a long journey, and I'm still, chasing my dreams. I'm still going after. It may seem to some people, but there's always new levels, But yeah, that's a little bit about that.
That's a little bit about that. And last time we spoke too, I know that you were trying to get into acting. Has that been accomplished?
Yeah, I got something coming.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Can you talk a little bit about it? Maybe what type of role it might be?
I'll give you. So the role I'm actually playing my older brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I got a story coming. I feel like now with the industry, you know, I feel like it's all about putting yourself out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I have a story I feel like a lot of people could relate to.
Right.
So I got production, I got some things behind me working, and we're creating a story about my brother's lives.
Wow.
So I'm gonna be able to reenact that whole thing. My brothers, it's gonna get deep, you know. I feel like I wanna touch people. Right. And as an actor, I feel like a lot of you have to go intact with your past, your pain, right. Draw on that kind of stuff. I'm a big believer in that kind of acting, you know, like drawing onto things that hurt you and turning all that into a positive. So I want to reenact that story. So I'm gonna be something's coming.
Did you write? Are you a part of the writing process, or is this something that you presented, or
something I presented? Yeah, I didn't. So my older brother that passed away, his best friend wrote the whole thing.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so he spent some time away and he came back with a script and everything. So we got some believers behind it. So we're gonna push it out there and take the family to the top, you know?
Definitely. And I like that you're keeping it internal. Like you're not outsourced. I mean, obviously you have to outsource a little bit, but I like that you're keeping it internal. That does show a lot of your personality and who you are as a person. It does show that you are humble. You still mess with your people.
Yeah, it's all about who you bring with you. You know, I feel like that's my biggest thing. I've been auditioning, you know, I've been grinding, and I got some surprises coming that I don't want to talk too much about. I just let the work speak for itself.
Absolutely. You know? I think you do well at that.
Yeah.
So what's been the hardest part of like breaking into Hollywood outside of modeling?
Starting over. You know, like most people, model turn actor, it kind of turns casting directors off.
Really?
You know, it's like, oh, you got this, you know, good looking guy trying to come in the industry, you know. I'm going up against guys that are the total opposite of me, right? You know, but it really all depends on how well you perfect your craft, right? You know, and I feel like for me coming in, I want to give myself, I believed in myself a lot, but I had to put the details and the small work in, you know. I had to really focus on my craft because I just felt like, I can act. Everybody can act. Right. I feel like everybody's an actor. You know,
I mean,
that's one thing I take from Marlon Brando, who's one of my favorite actors. He goes, everybody acts, which is so true, but it's all about how deep you can go and how you can transform into a character. That's the biggest thing. So for me, I had to really put myself in acting class. I had to study a lot. You know, I was grinding for 2 years without auditioning, just studying acting, you know, because I didn't want to get it handed to me. I wanted to work for it. And also I want to be able to perform at a high level. Right. You know, I want to be able to I look up to guys like Tom Hardy.
Right. He's a beast.
Yeah, Marlon Brando, you know, Brad Pitt, John Berthoff, those kind of guys. So I got to put the work in.
Definitely. Would you consider yourself possibly a method actor? Like you're going that route, like immersing into the roles?
Not too. I definitely can say that the method acting is something I will practice, but I just consider myself somebody who's, you know, like just emotional, you know, like pain, drawing onto that type of field, just being myself, but just using what I've been through and using it into my work. You know?
Absolutely.
So kind of, but not too much.
That's not bad. It's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. So there's been I feel like so many different things that I feel like you tackle online. What's been the worst part for you about this? Your platform's honestly growing. What's been I know bullying is a big thing, but what's been the hardest thing for you with having such a big platform and you have a lot of haters? The people are just hating like it is a job, unfortunately.
Yeah, that you know, what's funny, for a while I turned my comments off because of that, just because of, you know, like the negativity and the hate, because for some reason I get that a lot for whatever reason. But
you ain't beef with nobody in the past and they didn't rally people.
Yeah,
let's go hate on JT.
So, and you know, like from where I'm from, it's like we step up to shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. Excuse my language, but like where I'm from, if you have a problem, you come face to face with it, you know? So the internet is kind of like fake, you know? But for me, it was like, yo, if you saw me outside, this isn't happening, you know? Like, it's so different, like how, you know, because I feel like everybody should protect themselves. Right. So for me, that's been a tough challenge, but I have gotten to the point where it doesn't have no effect on me anymore, you know, but I literally had to go through it to be where I'm at now. Because before, like, it's so funny because it's so true. Like you have all these positive comments, but there'll be one negative comment.
That's true.
And that would throw you off. And I was just like, man, why is that? Why am I allowing myself to even get like this low on myself?
Right.
So I had to really just practice and just understand that, man, this is all a game. Like at the end of the day, like it's just social media.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna use it for what it is, but I want to, at the end of the day, I'm here to inspire people. I'm not here to argue back and forth with people, like, and use my platform to help everybody. Right. You know, all the movements that's happening, you know, like, so now that was a tough challenge, but that ain't nothing that's gonna throw me off.
I hope not, because I'll be watching.
Yeah.
So how's the fitness business going? I know you were launching your fitness business. What was it called? It was Gorilla?
It was going to be the one of one.
One of one.
Yeah, the one of one and stuff. But I've been so busy. You know, I want to launch it pretty soon. And it's just, I got so much on my plate right now. Yeah. You know, like, and now like, I have so many social media contracts for posting and stuff. Wow. So things like it's kind of overwhelming. I don't want to sound like I'm like complaining, you know, like I'm grateful for everything, but it's been tough. And I just, like I said, I just don't want to come out with it cheesy, you know. I kind of want to come out and stay out. So it's a lot of thought process behind it, but I got a list. I'm going down the list slowly but surely.
Is there anything else we can look forward to from JT? Because I know you always come with the spice.
That's a tough one. In what sense though? Work wise. Yeah, there's
unpredictability.
Yeah. There's some surprises coming in the next, I want to say, few weeks.
Can you touch on it just a little bit, like just a quick splash in the pan?
Yeah. I'm coming out of my own underwear.
Oh wow! So I already know. Like, this is another question too. Like, you have a pretty large gay fan base.
Yeah.
I know you've addressed it before, but I think it would probably be good to kind of dispel this, because I feel like I've gotten into like arguments on your behalf for some reason. Somebody will say like, "Oh, like something." I was like, "He's not gay." I hate to say it like that, but for the gay fans out there or people that are assuming, like, would you like to just quickly address that?
No, I'm straight. 100%.
Literally.
Fully straight. But I do love all my gay fans, you know, and I do love the LGBTQT community, you know, like you guys, you know, you're fans and you're supporters, and I support you guys as well. You know, I feel like nowadays with just everything that we're going through, you know, like with how the world is changing, I just feel like love. Yeah.
Tolerance is the biggest thing too.
We're all equal at the end of the day, you know?
Absolutely. So this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. You've got to drop 5 facts about yourself pretty quick. So something that your fans don't already know about you. And you do, I feel like you have those Q&As on your stories. Yeah. So let's not use anything from your Q&A, because you got some solid fans, FYI. I'm sure you know. But something that they don't know about you already.
5 facts. Does it have to be like instant?
Oh yeah, they do. Oh, and we get the people that sit here for like 5 minutes, like
that's tough. 5 that I don't know that nobody knows. Well, I'm allergic to chocolate. That's 1.
Damn. Okay, that's a good
I've gotten my heart broken.
Okay,
that's 2.
You were swinging. Come on, you got it. 3 more.
I know how to play the guitar.
Oh, wow, that's a good one.
That's 3. 2 more. What's some facts? Come on.
You almost got us.
Something special. I'm about to buy a house.
Congratulations.
Last but not least, I'm single.
Single again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Well, JT, thank you so much for dropping by today. I appreciate you. And this is literally the guy that started all of this in the direction that it is today. I seriously appreciate you. I can't thank you enough. One day I must hit you with a surprise.
I appreciate that. Well, thank you for having me. This was a cool talk. You know, I hope you guys enjoy it and keep tuning in.
Absolutely. I'm Julia Vamps. This is JT. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening.
Peace.